What's up, nerds? Welcome back to the channel. We are here to do our annual Black Friday holiday shopping special. We're excited to spend some money, and maybe you are too. At the very least, we'll look at some pretty neat deals together, and we'll decide which one of those deals are worth it or not worth it. So we're going to dive right into it. We're not going to spend a ton of time on each of these individual websites. We want to call out some specific deals if we see them. Otherwise, we'll say, hey, look, it's 20% off. Do your own research, pick out the baits that you like, and go pick them up.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right, so let's start where everybody needs to save some money if they want to get a fish finder. If you want some sonar deals, this is always like the time of the year to pick them up. We'll just call them out. Nothing specific is like amazing other than Garmin right now, I think, is having some killer deals on their Echo Map series because they're using the older transducer, the GT54 over the GT56. Both are great. Paul, I think you still have a GT54 with a hole in it somewhere that functions perfectly fine. And then we
A little
picked
bit of
up
super glue,
one.
and you know what? Still running like an absolute tank somewhere. I'll tell you
So
right now,
they're
my
great.
Garmin units have been phenomenal. I recommend them above everyone else. And yeah, saving a couple $100.
Yeah.
Now's the time. I think this is the time to buy electronics.
Good old Bass Pro Shops got them on sale right now. $1,500. This is the 126 SV, so that's the big boy. And then they also have for $1,000 even the 106 SV. Paul uses the 106 SV right now. Fantastic fish finder. This is not with forward facing. This is just regular down and side scan if you want. Touchscreen, and it's pretty neat. So there you go. Big deal right off the top.
And
Get
that's
out
going
of
to be your biggest money item. I mean, that really, even above kayaks and
Yeah.
stuff like that, that was probably like per dollar on savings. That's going to be the one.
Yeah. That's a huge way to save. So I like those are the things I always wait for on Black Friday. Typically the kayaks we want never go on sale on Black Friday,
No.
but fish finders you can save a lot of money on. They ain't free. All right. Going up to our tackle stores. We got 4 or 5 queued up here. Discounts on looks like Z-Man 15% striking. It's not amazing. I mean, if
15% off Z-Man though, they're already operating on zero margin. When they do $5 for a bag of plastics, if you're
Yep.
getting 15% off, I mean, that's an incentive to me. That's like something inexpensive, and they're just giving you whatever they can afford to give you. That's just my opinion.
I think you compare the prices to other websites and you pick your poison. But there you go. Some discount tackle deals going on right now. So then, of course, we go over to Old Reliable Tackle Warehouse doing deals every single week, 20% off. The problem I have with them,
Reliably average.
like why is 20% the new? I mean, I guess it's the margin, but like I would love to see
No.
some 25, maybe some 30.
I would
30% off?
rather see. I like the
Come on.
20% off, like total thing. Like most of the stuff you're gonna
Mhm.
buy, like, and first of all, it's not
Yep.
everything. Like,
It's
let's
not.
just be
It's
clear
select.
about that. It's
Yeah.
select things. And what I loved is what they did last year when you got a
Mhm.
discount on like the Daiwa reel, and depending on which reel you got, they either
Yep.
gave you like a hoodie that was like a $30 or $40 value, or they gave
Yep.
you like a custom hoodie that was only available like at that time for that deal. Like
That was
I
pretty
thought
sweet.
that was really cool. I know everybody doesn't. We all just want to save a couple bucks, but
Yeah.
I'd like to see a little more creativity than just yeah, come on,
Yeah, so I mean, poke around, see if you find some deals, and
couple
if you
bucks.
get lucky, great. There's reels going on sale this week as of the airing of this episode. You got swim baits, you got hard baits, lure making supplies and storage. So check out Tackle Warehouse. You may get some deals there. And this goes through December 3rd, just so you guys know. So check that out. So that's it for Tackle Warehouse. Let's move on. We got Omnia, kind of same deal. It's 20% off site wide. You got to use this code Black Friday, and there are going to be exclusions.
Select.
Look at Megabass, Daiwa, Shimano, St. Croix, and other exclusions. So unfortunately, it's not everything. Select lose rods and reels. It's not going to be everything, but I mean, okay, at least they're doing something. It's better than nothing for sure. Google Squad, we're always going to throw in here. I know not everybody loves them. We don't care about them really at all.
But
But
like if you're the
some
Bandito
people
bug
like
guy, you save a couple bucks.
yeah, if you like your Bandito bug, you save a couple bucks on that. There's jigs are on sale. They've got these
I think
bundles.
this is where you do it. The bundles,
The
the high
bundle,
ticket
man.
items, the merch. I think the merch is
Right?
probably where you're cashing
Yep.
in. Like these, I think are like, okay, I'm here for it.
Dude,
That's $40 savings.
40
Like
bucks off.
if you're a Guggen Squad guy
Ooh.
for life, like go ham.
We already
This
bought a
is it.
duffel bag from 6 cents. Should we buy a backpack from Guggen Squad?
I'll rep the Goog.
We'll Rochambeau for it, see who wins.
Yeah. Who gets what? Yeah.
Terminal is probably the weighted dart hook. Maybe, oh yeah, 250 off on terminal. That might be the better way.
50%.
Plastics. So it looks like a much better margin of savings on some of their plastics in
Look at the
terminal.
rod though. Go down a little bit. if you
Yep.
like these rods, I don't necessarily recommend them, but I
Hmm.
feel like, 22 bucks off a rod that's are only 100 some dollars. Like
Green
that's a pretty
Series,
good deal. I mean, you're getting
little
a 10,
discount.
20% range on a rod. It's like, okay, that's, if I'm a Guggen
Okay.
guy, whatever.
Okay. But I have a deal for you, Paul. Hang on.
I'm ready.
Blooper. Blooper popper, 80 cents. 80
Don't
cents
even,
savings.
yeah, okay.
All right.
Like I said,
Bye.
I have been slapped in the face. Look, this one though, right here, this to me is the
Yeah.
pinnacle of Black Friday. The in today's current economy, this is the best of
25%.
the best. But
40% off
they you
Berkeley.
can tell they're negotiating their keisters off, trying to give
Yeah.
you good stuff. Like they are going deep with every brand, and they really do a nice job here. This is my favorite. And I think the last 3 years, this has been my favorite.
I keep coming back to the American Legacy Black Friday
Boys,
deals because
they get it.
it's weird. It's like they're the only ones really doing like
No one else is
sales
trying.
sales.
Yeah,
Nobody
it's the
else is really
real.
trying. So we
This
got
has the
Dobbins.
vibes. This has the vibes, the Walmart fight vibes. Like I'm willing to go to war for some
Yeah.
Beast Coast jigs with whoever's ready to fight.
They have a store, right? Like there's a
They have an actual store you can go to,
and fight people, right?
and
Like
fight someone. Yeah, would
specifically.
totally worth it. Get your hands dirty. Maybe get a
Yeah.
little snot rocket popping out when you get slapped a little
There
harder.
you go.
Not by a crappy deal, but by someone fighting you over a Fenwick Eagle.
So you can get the $100 off the Arachi, puts it at the Megabass Levante rod price, which is pretty killer. So $200 for a $300 rod. I like
Now,
that.
granted, that rod is being discontinued, so I think
It
that's where
is,
that's. But still, that
but it's
doesn't mean it's
good.
not great. And I've heard
Mhm.
good things. They're just relaunching that line, so it's like
Yeah.
but you're reaping the value. No one else is putting it out there.
Yamamoto is going to be a big win here. Beast Coast 20% off.
BC
Dobbins 25% and 40% off Berkeley. That's where I'm at.
getting a deal on Beast Coast is crazy. Just like getting a
Yeah.
deal on Z-Man is crazy because it's already a value. They
Yep.
go absolutely rock bottom on their pricing. You guys like so you getting this I feel like is a steal.
Get some jigs, specifically Working Man's compact swim jigs. Get a million of them. They're
The
$3.
tungsten compound is my favorite jig,
Yeah.
and the OW sniper like you can't beat these deals.
The sniper, the tungsten are fantastic. I've caught a million fish on these. These have saved my life on river days. Absolutely saved my life.
Best hooks in the business, best
Yep.
skirts in the business, and they really do a nice job with the design. These are great.
Spend your time here. That's definitely a win over all the other. So far, it's been all mid. Oh, look at these friggin' dweebs. They updated the website.
Oh, couple of nerds, couple of nerds.
All right, so nerds are on the website because we are doing a Dark Horse takeover. So I had to throw this in there, even though he still misspelled it on the website. There are two S's in aggressively, so I'm gonna have to hit up Zach after this. But yeah, aggressively average Christmas box will be available in December. You can start ordering them now. You can add that to the subscription if you want to, and they are running 25%. Buy one get one 25% off forever. Like as many deals as you want
Items
to stack.
as you add, like every
Yep.
time you add, it keeps stacking the percentage. So it's a great deal. And
Check
again,
it
this
out.
is a situation. This is small business supporting small business, and the fact that they can offer
Yep.
you anything is great. And that just means that they're out to give you the best deal possible. So I appreciate that. And I'll tell you guys, we worked hard on this box. Like we took a lot of time getting this together, and we worked hard on these photographs. We put a lot of time and effort into these. It's harder than you think to look like a cartoon Santa.
Bro, I love that your robo arm is peeking out over the logo right now.
Right, like that. That's how you know it's legit. This is for real. This is current. This is not
That's
made up.
awesome.
This is not.
Yep.
This is legit.
So he's got it spelled right here. If you just add this, $35, or you can do subscribe and save and be a part of their subscription box, it's $31.99. And then they have deals on everything else. And also, just a little secret here, there might be a code. If you typed in AAA5, you get $5 off this box.
What was that? It was AAA4?
You heard, I can't say it again. AAA5. All right, moving on. So there's Dark Horse. You can get a bunch of deals on the website. Support those guys. Support small business. We appreciate them.
Just to be clear, we're not making money off the box. All the money is going to them. This is about supporting small business, not about supporting us. So we're just here to make a cool box. It was a fun project with them, and we're just letting you know about it. Do whatever you want.
Going over to the hookup tackle, if you want a bunch of JDM baits that you might not be able to grab other places, they're running a bunch of discounts. The deals, they are smoking. So I would definitely spend some time perusing the selection of this and this next website, which would be Bait Finesse Empire. Last week, as of the airing of this video, they did this JDM partner sale, 25% off their top JDM partners, including Tiemco, Jackson, Van Fluke, and Veritas. So that was pretty neat. They're doing deals every single week. So as of this week, what we can tell you, because we're filming this in the past, go check out Bait Finesse Empire and see what deal they're running. All right. It's definitely worth your time. They have a lot of hot finds on this website. And hang on, I got to go to the cheeky mouse. Like, this is my favorite TMCO bait.
Which
Look
one?
at this guy. Look at this guy.
Ah,
Look at
the
his butt cheeks.
Little cheekers hanging out.
Um,
And I'll tell you, those catch and the hard bait
dude,
version of that Timco
this one.
mouse is a friggin' banger. I
Yep.
still can't relinquish. My brain won't let go of the memories of all the hits that we got on that thing. We had so
Yep.
much fun fishing it. One of the most fun days we've had yet. I get to watch
100%.
Jeff put one of the trebles in his thumb. It was great. He cried
Yeah.
about it. It was wonderful.
Yeah, cried a lot.
Yeah,
I was just weepy.
No, it was a
Just
lot of
weepy
fun, though,
boy.
Oh, God. And really,
Wow.
that day was a ton of fun. And honestly,
Yep.
everything on this site is curated so well. BFE
Yep.
does just a really, really good job. So
They
yeah, go check them
really
out. They're
do.
doing whatever they can do to get you this good stuff in your hands.
We're going to 6 cents. See this duffel bag there? See that? You
The
see that?
Duffle.
The Duflé.
Duffalete.
We did just pick that up. It's under their bundles. They do have a Black Friday sale going on right now. So you see this little Christmas light. If you see that next to any products on here, you can pick that up at a deal. This is the deal, though. Like, bundles is the deal at Black
This
Friday.
is where their bread
for
and butter.
6 cents. Yes. So I would, like, sure, pick up 1 or 2 baits if you want to, but if
Yeah.
you want to spend a little bit more, you can get a lot more for it if you just go to the bundles. So if we jump in here, the one we got was a $250 holiday bundle, $460 worth of 6 cents baits for $250. If you want to see how that goes down, I have it in a box and I'm going to unbox it with Paul very soon. So stay tuned for that video.
You're gonna unduffle it?
Unboxing that. We're going to actually
unbundle it.
I can warn you right now, it does not come duffled. You will have to duffel it yourself. Yeah.
No, we're gonna put it in the duffel. There's no way I'm not putting there's no way.
We will unduffel it for you guys, but
I'm unduffling that.
it's not pre-duffled.
Unduffle it.
This has gone way too far. Anyways, get the holiday bundles. These are always the deal. I think they're worth it. I've bought them a ton in the past. Just do that. If you want to buy baits, cool. The other thing I always do on 6 cents is I go to the clearance section and you can get like infinity hats and shirts for like $12. Also odd colors, like good color, like they will catch, but just like odd colors from the lineup of any of your favorite baits. They're also going to be on sale. So there you go.
They're
6
also going to be in
cents.
the bundle.
And they're also probably going to be in that bundle. Totally worth a look. Go check out 6 cents. All right, going to kayak stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And this would be a brief pit stop for us, but there's a couple of kayak deals, not too many. We go over to boat. Inflatables tend to go on sale more than like your hard plastic variety vessels. So if you want to get a deal, you go to the inflatable sites. We got NRS on this list as well, but boat is definitely worth a look. The Arrow is 50% off. So you just
That's
want
the paddle.
It is paddle only ish, but it does have these fins underneath, so you could attach a Bixby on it. There's another one right there. You've got your inflatable tubies if you want to just hang out. This thing is
Inflatable
insane.
conference room.
Inflatable conference room. You got to go out on the lake. You got SUPs. SUPs are a good deal. The
I like
L-shaped
the
conference
SUPs.
room. Like there's a lot of deals to check out. So if you're in the market for a SUP or an inflatable, check out this place. Or if you want a party vessel for your favorite lake spot, definitely worth a peek. They also have deals on their bags. I don't think it was like an insane deal.
They weren't crazy, but they are a deal, and they are expensive because they are submersible. Right. There's a big difference between waterproof and submersible. Waterproof is like, you splashed it. It didn't get wet. The submersible is like
this.
It's cold. Yeah, it's nothing in there is getting wet. Period. The end. It's not happening.
10% off on these if you were looking for one of those bags. They're pretty decent quality. We've seen them in person at ICAST. Never actually owned one though, so we can just say like they're decent. I want to beat one up. That would be great. But anyways, check out boat. Moving on, we're going to Wilderness Systems. Old Wildy always cutting some deals. We got the Recon 120 is on sale. It's always on sale. I'll just throw you guys that forever. Like most of their
30% off a kayak is legit.
You don't get that very often. This one is out of stock though, but they do have a lot that are in stock. Their wheels at 33% off is decent. Kayak crate at $100. It's a good crate. It was cheaper a month ago. It was $79.99, but you never know. know. You grab deals when you can. It's normally 150 bucks. Used to be 200 when it first came out.
It's still a great.
Yep.
It's really solid, and you'll be happy.
You got bags, you got parts, you got paddles, you got covers, accessories. There you go. So all sorts of stuff on Wildy. Definitely check that out. Black Friday deal for Bixby. We've got 15% off.
It's 15% off batteries, and if you buy a kit, so if you buy a combo kit, you're getting the rigging for free. So you get your adapter kit for free. I'll be honest with you guys, like none of the other battery kits, like Newport doesn't have a thing. We love Newport. They're great. They're not doing a deal. Torpedo, no deal. These guys are offering you, in my opinion, 15% off of like a multi, over $1,000 item is legit. And all this stuff is legit. That giant battery is incredible. The portable battery is really nice. And all their stuff is nice. But if you getting the adapter kit is like the tax that you forgot that you were going to have to pay for, that you no longer have to pay for in this scenario. So I like this deal. Kudos on Bixby for running something quality.
It's a good solid deal. And if you wanted to size up or size down your battery, this would be like a good time to do it, because Bixby requires you to use a proprietary battery. So since you have to buy theirs anyways, get it when it's on sale. All right, there's Bixby. Going on, speaking of batteries, Power Queen. I've used 2 of these and they're great. It's a great battery that's basically free. When I first saw, that we needed a 100 amp hour battery to run like the Motor Guide XI3 all day, or your bow mount motor or whatever, I was like, oh no, Dakota Lithiums and X2s are really expensive. And then we tried this, and it turns out Black Friday you can get it for 170 bucks.
That's insanity.
Yeah, like, that's the smaller size too with the handles. So I have the full size trolling motor. This thing's big. They're the same weight, but this thing's huge width-wise.
Takes up a lot of space.
Yeah, so you can get the Bluetooth one for 200 bucks. You can get the non-Bluetooth Group 24 size for 170 bucks. I think that's worth it. Definitely check them out. So there you go. Going over to NRS, we've got, I would always check out NRS. I've actually got 3 tabs pulled up on them. They do sales all the time, and
which you wouldn't think. You would not.
They have great quality products. Boundary boots are on sale for 95 bucks right now. That's a pretty good deal. 25 bucks off if you can find your size. And it's a good like fall spring
people boot. Swear by those.
People love those boots, so definitely check that out. Also, the Cuda is on closeout right now, and it's in stock, ready to ship, it says. So $647. It's a paddle only, but again, you could add a Bixby on the back of this or underneath it. There is mounting options all over the place on this dang thing. So, and it's got a real seat. That's pretty cool. We
tried to get one. In full transparency, I reached out and I was like, can you send me this? Because I wanted to test one super bad. NRS, this is their bread and butter. This is what they do best.
Yeah.
I want one, so I want to mess one. But apparently another one's coming out. Apparently there's another one coming out later. So I would really like to get my hands on one of these.
You can mount a Bixby right here underneath on your little skeg fin. So that is where you would motorize this sucker if you wanted to. Life jackets are on sale. I love my Chinook. If you guys want to grab a Chinook, they are on sale, and there are a zillion different life jackets on here. So if you need
a lot of them are recreational, or they're built for competitive paddling. The Chinook is phenomenal. It is a known quantity as one of the best ones out there.
So all sorts of other cool stuff in there. So check those out. I found this. This is a pretty sick deal. So if you go to Under Armour's website and you use code UA30, they're doing 30% off select items. The deck boots that Paul and I have been wearing for a while now. I wear them for chores specifically most of the time, but also fishing. They're great. They're very good, very comfortable deck boots.
When I couldn't tie my shoes, I wore them for like a month and a half straight. I moved in them. I did not take them off except to sleep. They're phenomenal.
They do have a bunch of sizes in the storm color. They have like no sizes in the brown color, which is what I have, but either are great. There's just all around like a good shoe. Normally 115 bucks. I don't know what jerks were rating it this low. These are nice. Like I really do like
these.
I
don't know how you
80 bucks, kind of a good deal for a deck boot. So definitely consider it. And then I wonder if this applies to their water shoes. What if I just add this to my bag? It does. Hey, if you want the older design, they haven't dropped their new ones yet. I think they're coming out early next year. But you can get the Micro G Kilchis. Kilchis? I don't know how to say it. Anyways, fishing shoes. These are really nice water shoes. We checked them out at the ICAST show. At least the new version looks really nice. These look good too. 27 bucks off if you use UA30.
That's a
Worth a
decent.
shot, folks. We've been using the cross kicks all year, and those are nice, but for 100 to 130 bucks, depending on which
120.
model you get, 120. It's a lot. If I could get these for 70 bucks and they're very similar to wearing a nice shoe, I'm going here. So I think that's a really good deal. Waterland. I haven't been wearing Waterland in a while. We've been trying a whole bunch of different brands, but they are good sunglasses and they're
Mhm.
running some pretty dang good deals. Also, it's a 6 Sense parent company, so they run a lot of nice apparel. If you just want like good looking fishing apparel, 6 Sense Waterland is always like a safe bet.
Solid.
Buy one, get one 50% off is a pretty killer offer for our normally $140 to $190 sunglasses. So you can get 50% off your second pair there. Cards are 15% off. That's free money. And then 25% off apparel, gear, and accessories. So worth a look if you want some nice sunnies. I've had like 8 models of these in the past because we worked with them a couple years back.
Yeah.
They're
I
great.
mean, when
Like they're
when
just
you think
nice.
that Costa's really it's 200 bucks as a standard,
Yep.
you're only like maybe 60 bucks above that for 2 pairs, not
Yep.
even, for 2 pairs, and then you could get like the super bright and then the low
Yep.
light, and then you pretty much got yourself covered for like 3, 4 years on shades. I've worn mine. I still have a pair of my everyday wear. They're going on 4 years. So,
Yeah, they are good. I still have them in rotation. I've been
yep.
enjoying these. And then I'm still waiting on my pair to come in, but I've got some prescription coming in. I tried the Duo as well. Not a huge fan on bright sunny days, but they are nice, casual, like clip-on, magnetic slash clip-on
Those are the
shades.
prescription ones.
I wear prescription, as you can see. But we have the Monarch. I will have a prescription version of this. And
He's
then
bang.
Paul also has these. We've used Hobies for a little while and they're fantastic. We've loved them. Buy one and you get 15% off. So right away, 15% off. You get 2 shades, 25% off. Buy 3, you get 35% off. And these are not as expensive as those Waterlands. They're a little bit less. So you can get them for 100 for the float series. I think it's like 50 or 60 bucks for the non-floating variety. A little perspective on price. You got
Perspective from
80 bucks.
sunglasses?
Get it. 80 bucks, 90 bucks, 100 bucks. Here's a $60
So
pair, all over the place, really.
So that's the
So,
same exact deal, if you go back and do the
mhm,
math on it, as
mhm.
the Waterlands, but you have way more options. So you can
Yep,
start at you can get the 15 without buying the gift cards, just right off the
yep,
bat. And then you get the 25 for 2. That's the same as 50% off of 1, but you're guaranteed to get a lower dollar rate. And on top of all that, these are a lower retail. So you can pay
yeah.
about half what you would have paid at Waterland for these. These are really good. I would
It's a good
recommend,
deal.
especially if you're a weekend angler, this is the place to go. And if you need a pair of everyday shades, I would take these over the Waterlands
And
personally
they
every
and they
time.
float. They
The
float. So
floaties, I love the float, and it works.
you
Hand
can
to
throw
God.
these in the water, they will float. We've tested it. Many people have tested it. It's not a
Yeah.
lie. They float.
No, it's legit.
There's a
Awesome.
lot of nice designs. I would like to try more. And they do.
They do.
They we do. They also do prescription shades, so that's really nice. All right.
Yeah.
This is not on their website because it hasn't dropped yet. I'm pretty sure that's why. But November 23rd, head over to NACO Outdoor. If you guys aren't familiar with NACO, they do all sorts of terminal. They actually sell reels on their website too. I don't know what this is all going to apply to, but up to 50% off means worth a peek. Definitely go check them out.
If you're getting 10% off of something that's already hyper inexpensive, like super high value, because this is the highest value per
Yeah.
dollar in terminal, that period,
Yep.
like all of their EWG hooks, just load up. Just load
Yep.
up. You're going to be happy. They're very serviceable and you're not going to find a better deal. So if you're getting something off that, that's a win.
Dick's Sporting Goods. I
Gasp.
typically look for gas. I look for like doorbusters at Dick's Sporting Goods. I don't typically look online, but they do have like
Hey, I need
some
one of
sort
those
of
stoves.
the solo stove.
Yeah, I got to get one for my
250 instead of
backyard.
350. So we got some deals on things like solo stoves. Yeah, apparently Yeti's on sales, mountain bikes on sales, blah blah blah. Their kayaks are whatever. I mean, they got the lower end Pelicans, which is fine if you just want to get into a vessel. But I think it's worth just like outdoorsy gear taking a
Yeah,
peek at Dick's
this
Sporting
is the
Goods.
camping relaxation
Yeah,
category. I don't buy anything fishing from them, and I mean not a
nah.
single thing.
A really expensive lunchbox. You can get a Yeti. All right, moving on. Dick's Sporting Goods used to have a really nice fishing section. They used to have a lot of good deals, and it's just whatever now. But I mean, if you can get a discount on some like Yeti solo stove stuff right now, that might be the deal. That might be like the way to go because that stuff typically doesn't go on sale. The best Yeti deals we used to ever get was Ace Hardware, baby. Ace Hardware would
That's the one.
basically give you Yetis for free just for shopping there for tools you needed anyways. So yeah,
It's hard to say no. They're like, hey, want a free cup? I'm like, I like cups.
Ace is the place for the local Yeti deals. So let's jump over to Kistler. We had mentioned on our live before. They've got some deals running on rods right now. You can get this $800 fly rod for $500, but
they have a little bit of back
other
end
stuff as
pricing
well.
where they say the
Yeah.
item's very expensive, and it's not quite that expensive, but these are still
Very
good
true.
deals, and it looks like some quality stuff. And Kistler
Yeah.
rods are extremely high quality.
So reels, which are really they're sold elsewhere at like $250, so don't listen to the $300 price here, but they are on sale, so you can check those out. And then they've got some deals on rods as well. Design your own.
25% off. Design your own.
Okay, that's pretty neat. You can design
I like
your own.
that.
You can add some decals, some fish decals, if you
He meant
will.
decals, but I like where you're going with this.
Cast King, pretty meh. I like for them, I definitely expected a lot more. 15% off a Zephyr. Like I'm surprised, like
Still $60. I mean, so $60 for a Zephyr spinning reel.
yeah,
That's still a great deal. So, is this a doorbuster? But if you were like, look, I was on the fence. I'm not sure
right.
if it was worth it. You're getting the 20%. Same with the rods. You're getting 15, 20% off. It's nothing crazy, but it's covering. It's a win. But if you,
Mhm.
in my opinion, if you go all the way down to the right, so go all the way to tackle management, there it is. Like, this is where some of the deals
Yeah,
are coming. You're getting 20 to 50% off of some of their stuff. Like,
right.
getting a $12 Hypersteel box is an insane deal to me. And then like that 50% off like a tackle bag, like those last for I have the first ones I've ever owned. They're
It'll
20,
last
30
forever.
years old. Like
Yep.
this to me is solid. I've actually had that V15 vertical rod thing.
Mhm.
I think it's awesome. It works really,
Yep.
really well. Again, this is one where like if you wanted a
Yep.
rod or reel, yeah, you're probably pretty happy.
And then we finish off on us because we
Hey,
couldn't be outdone by everybody else. Everybody says 20% off or 15%. We said 25% plus free shipping. So if you want a killer deal on some neat apparel and decals, then you can definitely check out our store. So aggressivelyaverageanglers.myshopify.com, or just go to our YouTube channel. It's under every single one of our videos.
hit him with the FAFO.
So you can have the flip around, find out. You got Fishing for Likes, one of our new favorites. And then we've redone the flip around and find out decal. So you got two
I
options
like the
there.
new one. Where could you get that if you just wanted to get that, but you didn't want to buy just the sticker?
So spoiler alert, that Paul just reminded me of, this flip around and find out decal is going to be included in our Dark Horse tackle box. So one of the first things we checked out, go get the Aggressively Average Christmas box and you're going to be happy there. Also, keep fishing simple. And yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, comma spaceman. That's another one of my
Should we
favorite
explain
ships
that
of
joke? I
Nikolai.
feel like it needs to be explained.
It's for the Big Lebowski. We wrote it out and we added a spaceman. Sometimes after podcasts, we have our best ideas.
It's very late at night.
Yeah. So, sir, this is a Wendy's. Ned Rig Nerds, they're all in here. Don't you guys worry. They didn't
No,
go.
we need to add the new one that we came out with. The I don't do cardio.
Yeah, we've got a couple new ones that are dropping, but for now, this will run through, I believe, Cyber Monday. So this will run through midnight Cyber Monday, the Monday after Thanksgiving. So there you go. All right, you guys, that is it for the Black Friday shopping episode. We've already picked up a few things. We're gonna see if we can snag a few more deals by the end of the week, and hopefully you guys save some money too. I mean, that's what we're here to do. Spend a lot of time researching and digging around the interwebs to see what we
Scoured.
could find. Like, and really, we had to scour. There wasn't
did.
that many deals out there. So I think we did okay. You guys let us know how we did in the comments below, and you let us know what we missed and what you're going to cash in on this Black Friday. Hopefully you get some good stuff and you spend some great time with your family and you eat some delicious food. And whatever Paul says, green bean casserole is actually delicious, and he's a liar. He's a liar.
Hey, if you're
That was
watching,
so one-sided.
the Lions beat the Bears, I don't care what you end up eating. Eat whatever you want.
Eat whatever you want. That's what Thanksgiving's all about. Just spend
Right.
time with your family, with the people you love, and eat the food you love. And we love you guys. We'll catch you on the next video. See ya.
Enjoy your feelings. Stuff them right in your mouth.